The Washington Post reports, a southern Oregon community was recently devastated by 2 coronavirus outbreaks that killed 7 people and caused hundreds to quarantine fearing they had been exposed to the virus. But unlike headline-grabbing outbreaks that have led to deaths elsewhere in the United States, these COVID-19 clusters did not spring from a superspreader event. Instead, public health officials say a single person who went to work sick sparked the spread through superspreader actions. Douglas County officials said last week that a person knowingly went to work while suffering symptoms and later tested positive for the novel coronavirus. 2 recent outbreaks in the county, which were reported by the Oregonian on Tuesday, were traced back to that individual, and the ensuing infections forced hundreds of county residents into self-quarantine. One of those outbreaks has resulted in 7 deaths, and the other recent outbreak has placed over 300 people, families in quarantine, Douglas County Public Health Officer Bob Dannenhofer said in a statement Thursday. "We can't even imagine the tremendous remorse these people are feeling right now, and we sympathize with them." Public health officials did not disclose the name of the workplace where the outbreak began or the name of the individual who passed the virus on to others. Oregon Governor Kate Brown recently extended a state of emergency order until March 3, 2021, which allows a number of executive orders to continue restrictions on indoor dining, large gatherings, and many businesses. Oregonians must also wear masks in public under a statewide order. The restrictions put in place by the governor have drawn anti-lockdown protests, including one on Monday afternoon where demonstrators shattered a door and tried to force their way into the state capitol. Community spread of the coronavirus, including inside workplaces, has been a continuing problem across much of the United States. Many offices closed early in the pandemic, and employees have been working from home for months to stem the spread of the coronavirus. But as the pandemic has dragged on, some workplaces have reopened and some people have not been able to avoid going to work, including essential workers. To prevent the virus from spreading, companies that needed employees to return to in-person work put up plexiglass barriers, implemented daily temperature checks, and required workers to wear masks while in proximity to others. Despite those efforts, the virus has still spread. Workplace outbreaks have hit meatpacking plants, warehouses, grocery stores, schools, nursing homes, and hospitals. Courthouses and city halls have shut down as cases spread among government employees.